Hello and welcome to CEB. Before starting the video, if you have not subscribed the channel, do subscribe it, like the videos and share them. Today we are going to solve one question which was asked in May 19. In that question, we have to find whether the system is in the safe state or not. So for that, because as per the safety algorithm, we have calculated the word matrix, which is nothing but the available. And then we have calculated the need matrix by using the formula max minus allocation. Now the next step is we have to find an I in such a way that the need of I is less than equal to work. So we will start with the process P0. The need of process P0 is 2103. So we have to find whether it is less than equal to 0301. Process P0 requires two resources, whether we are not having any resource. So this condition is not satisfied. Now we will go, this is for process P0. Now we will go for process P1. Process P1 requires 1001, which we have to check whether it is less than equal to 1. Process P1 requires one resource we are not having in our hand. So this is also not satisfied. Process P2 requires 00200. Okay, so here the work is 0301. Process P2 requires nothing and we also don't have anything. Process 2 requires two matrices, we are two resources, we are having three, so that is satisfied. Process P2 requires nothing, we are having nothing. Process P2 requires nothing, we are having one. So this condition is satisfied. So what we are going to do, we are going to add P2 in our save sequence. So let's P2 is added in the save sequence. Then now what will the next step is, now new work will be equal to current work plus allocated whatever resources were allocated to process P2. So what is your current work is 0301 plus what is allocated to P2. What is allocated to P2? Here it is given. So 3121. So that is the allocation of process P2. So that we are going to add here 3121. 3121 will be added. So what will be the answer? To be 2, 2, 4 and 3. So this is your new work which is present in your system. So now new work will be what? 3422. Now again P2 is over. So what we are going to do? We are going to cancel out P2 from our list. So this is over now. Now what is remaining? We can jump for P3 and we will check whether the need of P3 is less than equal to the available. So whether the work P3. So what is the need of P3 is 4102. Whether it is less than equal to 3422. System requires 4 resources, but we are having in our hand in only 3. So this request is not satisfied. Now we can jump to P4. P4 requires what? 2113. We require 2 and system is having 3. So this condition is satisfied. We require 1. System is having 4. This condition is also required. We require 1. System is having 2. So that is also satisfied. We require 3, but system is having 2. So this condition is also not satisfied. So we cannot jump to P4. Now what is remaining? P0. P0 required 2103. So P0 requires 2103. So P1 requires 2103. Now we'll check. So whether it is less than equal to 3422. P0 requires 2, we are having 3 resources. P0 requires 1, we are having 4 in our hand. It requires 0, we are having 2, and it requires 3, we are having only 2. So this condition is also not satisfied. Now we will go for P1. What is the need of P1? Need of P1 is 1001. So we'll check it. 1001 is less than equal to 3422. So P1 requires 1, we are having 3. P1 requires 0, we are having 4. It requires 0, we are having 2. It requires 1 and we are having 2. So this condition is satisfied. So we can add P1 to our save sequence. So P1 is added. When P1 is added, what is going to happen? The next step will be work is equal to, now new work will be your current work plus allocated, whatever resources are allocated to process P1. Okay, so what is your current work is 3422 and what is allocated to process P1? What is allocated to process P1? So we had to check in the allocation matrix. It was 2210. 2210 we had to add here. So 2210 is added. So answer will be 2, 3, 6 and 5. So 563 is your answer. That is your new matrix. Okay. So with 536, what is remaining now? P1 is also removed from your list. That the resources are not rated by the process P1. Now with the 5632, we have to check where which request will be granted, which processes can complete its execution. So now which is remaining after P1, we can jump to P2, but P2 is already done here. So what is remaining now? Remaining is P3. So we'll go and check whether the P3 request can be granted by 5632. So which need is requested by the process P3? P3 is requesting for 4120. So we'll write here P3 requires 4102. So whether its need is less than equal to 5632. It requires 4, we are having 5 resources, it requires 1, we are having 6 resources, it does not require anything, we are having 3, it requires 2, we are having 2. So this request can be fulfilled. So now what we are going to do, the new work will be your current work plus allocated of process P3. So what is your current work is 5632 and what is allocated to process P3 is, you'll go and check in the allocation table 0510. So what we are going to do, we are going to add here 0510 will be added. So what will the answer will be 51142. And what we are going to do, we are going to remove P3 from our list. So P3 is now removed. So P3 is now fully removed. So P1, P2, P3 has completed its task, plus we have to add P3 in our save sequence. Now with the available resources, which is 51142, we have to check which process conditions will be satisfied. So which are remaining? P4 and P0. P4 requires P0, P4 requires 2113 and P0 requires 2103. So now we will check it. So here we are having 2103 and we are having 2113. 2103 is needed by process P0 and process P4 requires 2113. So now we'll check. Now the available work will be 51142 and we will check whether the conditions are satisfied or not. P0 requires 2 resources, we are having in our hand 5. It requires 1, we are having 11. It requires 0, we are having 4, but it requires 3 resources at the end, we are having 2, so that condition cannot be satisfied. Now again, compare the need for P4. P4 requires 2 resources, we are having 5 in our hand. It requires 11. It requires 1, we are having 11. It requires again 1, we are having 4, and it requires 3, but we are having 2. That means none of the process after P3 can complete their execution with the available resources. So whatever save sequence we have created is not going to lead to complete their execution. That means we cannot generate the save sequence. As we cannot generate, there is no save sequence. That means the system is in the unsaved state. So there is no solution for your question. So this type of question they can ask in your examination. So after calculation, you have to be carefully check the requirement whether the needs of processes is less than equal to the work. If the conditions are satisfied and all the processes are going to complete their execution, then only the save sequence will be created. Otherwise, if anyone is not going to complete his execution, then at that time there will be no save sequence. That means there is no answer for your question. So here at the end, what we can write down? We can write down that there is no save sequence, so the system will turn into unsafe state. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you like the video, do subscribe the channel, like the video, comment it, and you can share the video.